What's up guys, this is King Yakko. Welcome back to another Minecraft video where, as you can see today, we're in a bit of a different world. And that's because we're going to be doing a little bit of a redstone tutorial. So, I'm going to be taking a look at this fully automatic pumpkin and melon farm. You can use for either pumpkin or melons, or both if you're into that type of thing. As you can see, it's a pretty simple design, quite intuitive with how it works. It's not that difficult to build, and it's pretty reliable. I've had this running in my redstone world for quite a while now. Obviously, you're not going to see this crazy amount of drops from something this small in a short period of time. However, it does work really well, and again, it's not too hard to build. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the tutorial. Alright, so to get things started, you're going to want a 5x10 area for where your farm's going to go. And then inside this chest here is all the resources you're going to need. So up top, this is what you'll need for one layer of the farm. So the more layers you want to add, the more you want to multiply these by. So if I wanted 2 layers, I'd want 8 redstone, 8 pistons, and so on. And then down here is, we have our building blocks here. Obviously this is going to scale with the layers you build. You can use whatever blocks you want. You don't need to use glass, but I like to use it so that I can see inside the farms. And then here, this represents our collection area. So you want to build more layers, you'll probably want more hoppers and chests. And then down here for our water, so if you're making more than one layer of this farm, I'd highly recommend having 1 water bucket for the collection area, and then at least 2 buckets so that you can make infinite water sources as you build more layers. And then over here we have bone meal, obviously not required, but if you want to make the melons grow faster or the pumpkins, that's a useful thing to have. So go ahead and collect all these things, and then we'll start placing some blocks. So the first thing we want to do is right up front, we want to make a little U shape like this. So going from the center row all the way down to the front, make a row all the way across just like this. Try not to misplace your blocks like that. And then over in the back, where again along the center, this is where our dirt's gonna go. And then now we're gonna pick where we want our collection area to go. So I want my storage to be over on this direction, so I'll place a water source here, let the water flow all the way to the end. And then we're going to want to break this block and this block, replace it with 2 hoppers facing off in that direction. And over on the other side is where we're going to want our chests. So now what's going to happen is all the pumpkins and melons, they'll fall into this water stream, get pushed all the way down, collect by the hopper, and go right into this chest. So next, we're going to want to mirror this U shape right around the back, just like this. And then it doesn't matter where you start, but you want to do 4 building blocks alternating just like this. So we want block gap, block gap, block gap. And then in these gaps, we want redstone dust just like that. And then on that redstone dust, we want our pistons going like this. Actually, before we do that, let's get our water sources in here. And then what this is going to do, this is going to allow our saturate our dirt here. So now we want to go ahead and get those pistons in right in front of that redstone dust, so you can crouch and place your pistons. That way you're not messing with the redstone dust like that. Then right next to these pistons, we want our observers, and you want to make sure that the observer face is here. So to do that, you just want to be on this side. Go ahead and place it right next to the piston, so just like that. And then in front of each of those observers, we're going to want to till the dirt. That's the wrong spot. That's fine. If you were to do that, the piston will eventually break it. So we'll actually go ahead and fix that just so it's not confusing. So you want to make sure, oops, I mean to break the water. All right, you want to make sure you till only in front of the observers, and then go ahead and place your seeds in just like that. And as you can see, every time they get an update, every time the observers get an update, the pistons will fire. So if you were to bone meal, that would cause an update, and then when the melons grow in, they'll also cause an update, break the melons. So that's about it for 1 layer. Just like that, we're already done. So I'll go ahead and show you how to build a 2nd layer, just in case you need an extra step. So yeah, what I like to do is I'll place the dirt right on top of the seeds, or if you build up like I did, you can just place the dirt right up across like that. So again, line of 8 dirt blocks going across. You You want your water right now, it's going to be right on top of the pistons and observers, and then it's the same thing. So I actually like to alternate. You don't need to. So what I mean by that is redstone dust is here, blocks are here, so I will do this where now there's going to be blocks, and this is just for aesthetics, but I like to do this where it's like the blocks are going to be in line with the pistons, and then the redstone will go here. Whoops. All right, then pistons again, same thing. Pistons on the face of the redstone dust. Observers right next to the pistons, facing towards the dirt, like that. There we go. And then again, same thing. Till the area in front of the observers, place in your seeds. As you can see, that it ensures you that it's working. And then just like that, you have a second layer done. So if you were going to build a third, fourth, fifth, so on, you can do that all the way down from bedrock to sky limit. This will it'll always work. So then we can go ahead and cover this up. Go ahead and bone meal our seeds, just so we have everything all fully grown. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's a pretty simple farm design, not that hard to make, and again, it's really easy to stack layers of this thing. So yeah, that's about it. We'll go ahead and finish filling this in. Maybe not like that. Yeah, like I said, I like to do glass blocks all the way around. And just like that, you have a fully built pumpkin and melon farm. And like I said, this works with both pumpkins and melons, so if you wanted to place those melon seeds with pumpkins, you could. Or if you want to mix match, that works too. Alternating layers, however you want. This, quite literally, the sky's the limit for this thing. But yeah, that'll be it for this redstone tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this was useful. As always, be sure to leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. If you have any feedback, any suggestions, requests, questions, all that stuff, write down in the comment section. But that'll be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.